Hello, and welcome back to my channel. I am Josh Has Fallen, and today we are going to play Final Fantasy IV. Now I know what you're thinking. You look over there and you see Final Fantasy II. Well, before we start, I have a very interesting history lesson for you. In Japan, they released Final Fantasies 1 through 4. In America, they released Final Fantasies 1 and 2. However, 1 and 2 were not 1 and 2 in Japan. Final Fantasy 1 in America coincided with Final Fantasy 1 in Japan. Final Fantasy 2 in America coincided with Final Fantasy 4 in Japan. The reason for this is because they didn't want to confuse the American audience by releasing Final Fantasy IV second. So they changed the name to Final Fantasy II. Also, in the Japanese version of Final Fantasy IV, there are 2 difficulty settings: easy and hard. This is an SNES simulator. I'm playing the SNES version, which means, I keep pointing the wrong way, Final Fantasy II is only the easy version. They re-released all of the Final Fantasies in America with their Japanese names. Final Fantasy 1 is 1, 2 is 2, 3 is 3, 4 is 4. This was re-released in America as Final Fantasy IV, but if you get it as Final Fantasy IV, you're playing the hard version. And it was only on the PlayStation. I think you might have been able to get it on the PC and maybe the original Xbox, but I seriously doubt it. I really don't think so. Anyway, it says Final Fantasy II, actually Final Fantasy IV. And that's what we're playing today. Ready? Ready. Alright. So, let me see if I can figure out how to start the game. Hold on one second. I am just gonna push some random buttons, I guess, until I figure out how to start this game. Hold on, wait. What are these? What are these? Is this a new game? Oh, I don't know what that means. Not muting the sound. Keyboard? Oh! Okay. Oh, okay, so now I know the controls. How do I start a new game? The only controls I will really need are A and S, which means A and B. Start as enter, select as the space bar. I'll need that. Defaults. Okay. Now how do I start a new game? Enter A, B. Okay. I pushed a button, and I think it worked. It worked, okay. I just need to make sure you all can see properly, which you cannot. There we go. Now you have the whole screen. Sorry for that. Sorry for those difficulties, guys, but oh, I love this game. This is the second best Final Fantasy game they've ever come out with, and the best video game I have ever seen musically. Captain Cecil, we are about to arrive. good. Boop. Why are we robbing crystals from innocent people? That's our duty. Do we really have to keep doing this? Flashback time to when we stole the crystals. It'll all be clear in a moment. Give us the crystal of water. What have we done? A crystal or your life. Never. Then Min, take the crystal by force. If you couldn't tell, Cecil's the main character, and he's robbing these mages of their crystal. Or wah! This is an extremely long intro sequence, and I apologize for that. No! Don't dare to defy us. Arrgh! Alright, take the crystal. You should have said that earlier. Whap! By the way, I'm not in control right now, I'm just reading. This is all story right here. I have the crystal. Why is the King of Baron doing this? Why do you pursue the crystal so easily? I pursue the crystal. ... Lowers head in shame. Back to modern day. We take pride in being members of the Red Wings. Looting is out of the question. Actually, this dialogue is slightly different because I'm actually playing it on an emulator. I don't have the disc itself, so the dialogue is slightly different, and I don't really like it, but better not. Stop it! Captain, we can't stand doing this anymore. Listen. Possessing the crystal is an essential factor for our prosperity. Moreover, His Majesty judged that Messidians know too much about the secret of the crystal. We are the Red Wings, the Air Force of the Kingdom Baron. The royal command is absolute. Captain. Monsters! Take up fighting positions. I'm pretty sure in the original he just said battle stations, but... And I'm not fighting this either. He's using items, like firebomb is an item. It's a bomb made of fire. Ouch! You okay? I love how worried about his crew my character is. More coming! Watch out! Raven. That is an ugly raven. Lit bolt. Which is short for lightning bolt. Actually, I don't think those were called ravens in the original. I'm pretty sure those... I don't know. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've played it. Everyone okay? Yes, sir. But there are too many monsters these days. Too many. Agreed. What's happening? I love the music. We are over Baron. Make a landing. Yeah, we're in ships that can fly. Airships. I'm not certain exactly how they managed to get it to work. But I also love the map. I actually have the map for this game memorized because I've played it so many times. Strangely, I've never actually beaten it. I've made it almost all the way to the end, but I was... Yeah. Oh, Cecil! Is it the crystal of water? But Messidians were so helpless. What are you trying to say? This way, Cecil. I think Bacon's gay. That cape just screams gay to me. Not that there's anything wrong with being gay, I'm just... he looks so gay to me. Please wait here. That's why I'm voicing him as kind of like... not straight. Your Majesty, I'm afraid Cecil has developed quite a rebellious air. Yeah, they definitely changed the, dialogue. They're saying the same things, but they're using completely different words. Truly? Well done, Bagan. We must do something. Call him in. Yes, Your Majesty. I apologize if it seems like I'm looking over here. My girlfriend wants to talk to me, and I'm putting her off so I can make this. Cecil, His Majesty summons you. Please come in. Well, I'm not putting her off. She's not asking me to talk right now. She's just texting me, and I'm like... We thank you for successfully completing the mission. Now, where is it? Here, my liege. Hand over the crystal. Real crystal. What? Did you think I would try to screw over my king? I mean, really? Good. Cecil, you may leave now. Or that I'd be stupid enough to grab a fake crystal. Which is it? Which did you believe? Huh? Your Majesty! Well, what? Well, what is it? I wasn't talking to you, Bagan. I was talking to the king. We do not understand the meaning of taking the crystals away from honest people. Disobeying me? No, I don't. Actually, in the original, he said, "You dare disobey me, Cecil?" And Cecil said, "No, my liege. I'm not disobeying you. And we do know of your disconsent, Cecil." I'm sorry, I should stop talking about the original and just play this version. If you cannot trust me, I can no longer place the Red Wings in your command. At least the story is the same. You are dismissed from your post. Your Majesty! That, they got the same. Exactly the same. Ugh, the music's having problems, but I think that's just because it's an emulator. Go and hunt the summoned monsters of the Misty Valley, and take this package to the village Mist. You may depart tomorrow morning. Hunt the monsters. No, I'm hunting a specific monster. I'm hunting the dragon of the Mist Valley. You may depart tomorrow morning. Okay. In the original version, I don't know if in this version, apparently not in this version, but the king specifically states that if I do this and succeed, I will get my post of the Red Wings back. So I'm going to assume that's how it's going in this game. In this version. Your Majesty! Here's my best friend, Kane. Cecil didn't... If you're concerned about Cecil that much, go with him, Kane. Your Majesty! No. Now, leave with the package. Received the package. I received the king's package. Your Majesty! Sorry, Kane. Don't worry, he'll put you back in command of the Red Wings after this mission. Yeah, see? But never mind. Go back to your room and take a rest. Walk in all directions using the control pad and talk to every person you meet using the A button. Okay, you must be careful not to miss what they say. An unexpected person may give you information. Okay? That's not my thing, right? Let's see. That was almost the end of... That was the end of the intro. I can't quite save yet. I'm trying to talk to this guy, but it won't let me. Oh, okay. Treasure your life. If the king hears about people talking about him like this, he'll be angry. Yeah, there are rumors flying around about the king not being normal. I have faith in His Majesty. I feel something strange about the king lately. I think that one's gay. Not because it looks gay, just because I accidentally voiced him as gay. The Misty Valley is in the northwest. Awesome, thank you, because I totally didn't know that. If our Dragoon Kane and Cecil of the Red Wings join forces, there would be no match. Yeah, Kane's a Dragoon. In case you've never played an RPG with a Dragoon in it, they can jump extreme distances, and they normally use spears or lances. What's wrong? Sorry, Kane. Oh, stop that. I mastered the Dark Sword as commanded by His Majesty, but it was to defend. not to rob. Do not blame yourself. His Majesty must have his own reason. Yeah, I wish I could play the original for you guys, because it has so much better dialogue. Like, the dialogue flows in that one. This one's just kind of... But you're getting the main gist of the story. Maybe eventually I'll be able to show you the original. But for now, this will have to do. I'm about at the end of my time, so I'm going to go until I get to the point where I can save. I'm just going to play the main intro to the game at this episode. I heard you brought back the crystal of water from Mysidia. I wasn't sleeping! Oh, sure you weren't. Rosa became a white wizard to be of help. Be nice to her. Rosa's my girlfriend. I'm studying the basics. I learned Cure 1 in my last class. Awesome. Cure 1's like the easiest white mage spell. The king has become very energetic lately. Something strange. Could it be because he's a monster? Nah. Or maybe not. He could be, but that would be spoilers. And I won't give you spoilers. Or will I? Yeah, this is giving me difficulties. Sleep! Aren't you sleepy? I'm working on the use of magic spells in battles right now. If you couldn't tell, the ones with blue coats are black mages, and the ones with white coats are white mages. White magic is healing magic, and battle magic against the undead, and black magic is battle magic. Some monsters are immune to the basic spells such as fire, ice, and light, which is lightning. Must be more to learn. Take the treasure in this room. The switch is on the wall there. Okay. Doop-de-doop-de secret room! Cure 1. Tent. 300 gold pieces. I love this game. The treasure of Baron is stored here. No one is allowed. Okay. Epic foreshadowing. Maybe. Maybe not. I found a good place to goof off and take a nap. Oops! I'm just kidding. Please don't tell our boss. Did you see our boss Sid anywhere? Funny story. Sid is in every Final Fantasy game. He has a different part in every game, but he is in every Final Fantasy game. Off limits. Okay. I know why, but that's spoilers. Yeah, I think this is lagging a little bit. I'm going up to my tower. Yes, that's right. I have an entire tower. Cecil! Rosa! You are not hurt? I was so anxious. We are not hurt. How could we be? The wizards didn't even raise their hands. Cecil! Can I see you later? Yeah, later. Wow, I make Cecil out to be a douche. No, he's actually a really nice guy. I'm sorry, guys. Cecil's actually a really nice guy. He's a Dark Knight, which means he uses the power of dark, but he uses it for good. He uses the power of dark for good. The mages who didn't submit are confined here. You can talk to them over in the cage, through the cage. You're that Dark Knight! You stole from us. Please return the crystal to Mysidia. You don't understand. The crystal's not just jewelry. It's not a scene. It's a goddamn arms race. I keep making that same Fall Out Boy joke in every video, and I should probably stop. I'm sorry. Hey! Say so! I said. That's Sid, by the way. In this game, he's an airship engineer. He builds airships. How's my airship doing? What's wrong? What? Who's gonna command the Red Wings then? I'm not sure what the king's thinking. He ordered me to make an airship, but I don't want it to be used as a weapon. Well, I gotta go home. I've been working all night and my daughter's worried about me. Yeah, this dialogue leaves a lot to be desired. I apologize for that, guys. And for that, every other area. Hi, maid. Are you my maid? I've changed the sheets. Yep, you're my maid. Leaving early tomorrow morning, sir? Good night. Good night, maid. You're the only one who loves me. I sleep. Sleepy time. I can hear the clock tick. What happened to His Majesty? The Crystal of Mysidia. Do we really have to snatch it from the peace-loving people? Never again. Even if ordered. Especially if ordered. Time to get some sleep. Cecil! Oh, God, bitch. Why'd you wake me up? Oh yeah, I said I'd see you later. Sorry. What's wrong? You're not quite yourself lately. Nothing. I'm fine. I'm fine. Then please don't look away. But I'm ugly. In Mysidia, we had to rob from innocent people. We didn't kill anyone. Oh dear. I'm just a dark knight with no courage to disobey his king. What good am I? The real Cecil I know would never whimper like this. You're a wimp. Don't be a wimp. You're going to miss tomorrow, right? If anything should happen to you. Don't worry. Kane is coming too. He'll look out for me. It's late. Go back to your room. No, stay here and have some... Take care, no! Don't go! Okay. Okay. Thanks, Rosa. Still, I am just a dark knight. Let's go, Cecil. Outside of the castle is the city of Baron. Let's gather information and equipment in the city. Here comes the badass music. I love the trumpet. Final Fantasy theme song. Thus, the Dark Knight Cecil was expelled from his command as captain of the Red Wings. And he and the Dragoon Kane left Baron for the village mist in a valley, enclosed in deep fog. It's called mist. Airships had been a dream of many people. After the realization of the dream came greed and ambition. Through its fleet of airships, Baron became the most powerful nation. But why? Why is Baron seeking the crystals? Why do the monsters keep increasing? All this and more on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. The crystal was shedding its light silently. Alright. And that is all the time I have for this episode. I am, like, over my time. So I am going to keep playing this. That was the intro to the game. Now for the rest of it. This is a very, very long game, and this is going to be a very, very long Let's Play. So, buckle up. Alright, so, I will explain about the crystals in the intro to the next episode. So, this has been Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. 4, not 2, 4. It says 2, but it's actually 4. This has been Let's Play Final Fantasy IV with Josh Has Fallen. And, as always, I'm having technical difficulties. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.